morning, there's fresh fallout from the FBI search of former President Trump's Mar-A-Lago estate. On Monday, Trump's legal team filed a lawsuit asking a judge to reveal the, quote, shockingly aggressive search. The filing calls on the judge to appoint a special master to oversee the seized documents. NBC News legal analyst Danny Cevallos joins us now for more on this. Hey, Danny, good morning. So first, walk us through just some of the key points of this filing. I mean, I just said that word, special master. What exactly is the role of something like that, and why does Trump's team want one to be appointed?
Trump's team wants a special master to be appointed instead of what the government uses. It's called a filter team. It's basically this idea that the government takes attorneys that are not working on this particular case, isolates them, and then gives them these documents. And they're supposed to be like a wall between the investigating attorneys, and they're supposed to be kind of neutral and look through things like privileged documents and not taint the investigation. That's the theory. I've had them used in my cases. I'm not wild about them because I don't necessarily trust the government to independently review documents and not tell the government, their buddies, what's going on. But here's the thing. They're asking for a filter team in a situation where they're probably not going to get one. They do cite a case from the Southern District of New York that did use a filter team, where the judge ordered a filter team, but that involved a search of an attorney's offices, and that is a very special situation. This really boiled down is just a search warrant executed on a home and an office. But I just have to add an asterisk. Take that rule book and take everything I've said, throw it right out the window, because the rule book has already been thrown out the window in this case. The idea that the affidavit of probable cause is even in play means we're playing by different rules. This is not the sort of thing that a judge normally even considers unsealing.
Okay, so that's exactly what I want to ask you about. So first, let's talk. The judge who signed off on the search is just, first of all, doubling down on his decision to authorize it. And he did reveal a little. He said there was, quote, probable cause that evidence of multiple crimes would be found. But then he also suggested he may not unseal much, if any, of the search affidavit. First, what do you make of that quote we got from him saying this possible evidence of crimes? And why would he not unseal some of it?
Probable cause that there's evidence of criminality at the location is the constitutional requirement for issuing a search warrant. So no surprise there, because that's what he would have had to find to issue the search warrant in the first place. But now it sounds to me like the judge is just clarifying that, hey, look, I'm not going to release this entire affidavit of probable cause. I might not release anything that is even helpful to anybody. It might be all blocked out by redactions. And I think that is probably the correct path, because there really is a risk. And this is coming from a defense attorney. I would love to read all kinds of affidavits of probable cause as soon as I could, but I do understand that releasing them reveals information not just about the investigative path, but about people who aren't even considered to be charged, who are just witnesses. It could compromise their safety and compromise the safety of agents working on the case. So not likely. I just don't think we're likely to see a lot of this affidavit of probable cause released. It'll be all blocked out, use up all the toner in your printer when you try to print it out. Just be one big black. You know, when you get it and it's still wet from all the toner on there, it's going to be just like that.
All right. So maybe not that helpful anyway. Danny Cevallos, thank you so much. Always good to see you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.